I seem to be live. It's only taken a hot minute to get here this evening, but I am here and happy Saturday to everybody. It is February 18th, 2023. It is the last day of Aquarius season. We are hours away from the sun entering into Pisces and a whole lot of other energy coming into play this season. For those of you who are not sure who I am, welcome to the Pisces season cosmic energy forecast. I am your presenter, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, also the founder of Holistic Fitness, and super excited to be here with you today to share this amazing forecast with you. I want to just take a moment just to make sure I am streaming on the variety of platforms that I put into stream. So we're going to check in on YouTube to see all of the YouTube fans, and hopefully I have a better connection there than I have to getting on to here. And we apparently are live on YouTube. For those who are there, do me a favor if you have not already done so. Subscribe to the page and put a little thumbs up. Let me know what you like about the forecast for today. And let's go over to Twitter and see that I'm streaming there as well. There's so much going on with this energy that we just never know. So let's check it out. All right, so I am on Twitter as well. So for those of you who are viewing on Twitter, hit that little heart. Leave your comments as well. And I'm going to land in the place that I will see comments mostly. So anyone that does join here, hello there, Paula. How are you? Feel free to leave comments. I'm hoping I will be able to see the comments as I am streaming here. Paula, if you could do me a favor and just put a hello in the comments so I knew at least I can see whether or not I can see those comments, that would be great. Otherwise, if I can, I will end up having to come back later to check into the comments to see who has joined in. Know that you can also watch the show. Oh, yes, I can see comments. Hello. Thank you so much, Paula, for doing that for me. So before I dive into the forecast, let's just go over some of the energy that's taking place as we enter Pisces season. For those of you who are aware, the moon, we will be experiencing a new moon as of tomorrow. Actually, sometime between tomorrow night and early Monday morning, we experience the new moon's energy. New moons are all about setting new intentions, and not just setting the intention, but being in that space so you can manifest your intention. And what that looks like is it's almost making a phone call to your favorite restaurant and placing your order and being very specific, but also being open to what the universe or your higher self or whomever or however you refer, what they have in store for you as well. Because again, we don't want to limit ourselves to what we think we want to manifest, but we want to be open to what the actual full plan is that has already been set into action for us. We just have to be in a vibration to receiving that energy. So we have the new moon coming in between tomorrow night, early Monday morning at about, I believe, something like 2:56. Let me just check again, just to verify that energy. Tomorrow, new moon is at 2:06. And at 2:56 a.m., roughly 50 minutes later, we then have Venus entering Aries energy. What does that actually mean? Venus is our planet of love, relationship, beauty, and money. And Aries is all about self, how we see us, how Aries see themselves, how they want to show up, how they express who they are. They are a fire sign, and they take action or attempt to take action. Sometimes they have a challenging time doing that for whatever the reasons are. And then in addition to that, we also have on March 2nd, we have Mercury entering Pisces as well. So between the sun and Mercury, both in Pisces energy, we're going to have a little conjunction there. some of our planets working in hands together. Mercury is the planet of communication, connection, creating, also technology as well. So it's a great time to start asking yourself, when the sun is in Pisces, that intuitive, dreamy planet of higher vibration, the ascending master that is, and remembering that Pisces carries the energy of all 12 zodiac signs. It is basically based on the astrological calendar. This is basically the end of the year. As the sun does move into Aries, it will be the new year astrologically speaking. So this is a great time, again, with Mercury and the sun in Pisces, to take the opportunity to sit and move into that space. So what it is you wish to create based on the higher vibration. And then, of course, in addition to Mercury and the sun being in Pisces, remember we have very shortly, we have Saturn moving into Pisces as well on March 7th. Saturn is our planet of structure, boundaries, the karmic cycle, and bringing it all forth. So those three planets are helping every one of us really realign our energies, transition into the higher vibration, allowing you to use your imagination more. And remember that because Pisces is associated with our dreams, be mindful. Keep pen and paper at your bedside, because you may very well be remembering your dreams. Dream analysts always say that when you do remember a dream, it's because there's a message in that dream, and that's why you remember it. We dream every night, but not all dreams are messages. Therefore, we don't remember them all the time. So pay attention to the ones that you do, and even though they may not seem like they make sense in any way, write down whatever it is that you remember the minute you wake up, and then come back later and see about evaluating it. Now, if you're not very good at analyzing your dreams and you do need a little support, I'm your gal. Feel free to email. My email's on the bottom, healingwithin76@gmail.com. I could definitely help you break down everything that you remember of your dream and give you a really detailed explanation to what that dream may actually be trying to tell you. So now, how tonight's forecast is going to work is like any other forecast. I like you to keep in mind what your sun, moon, and rising sign are, and you're going to be able to utilize all three of those major planets to put all of this into action. Now, of course, if you want to really explore and see and discover who you are on a soul's level, you can actually utilize each of the zodiac signs that are associated with your planets on your personal natal chart and connect each card accordingly. So, for example, if you have multiple planets on your natal chart that's in Aries, when I read the Aries card, apply that to those planets. And if you have multiple planets in Taurus, the same thing. So you don't just have to limit it to the sun, moon, and rising, but you can also, depending on where you are in this venture, in this journey, if you are new at this, then of course, by all means, just stay focused on those three major planets, sun, moon, rising. And if you've been doing this for as long as I, or maybe somewhere in the middle, go ahead and look at your natal chart. Now, if you don't have a natal chart, you can always get one. There's plenty of sites that you can Google for free natal chart. My personal favorite one is astro.com, and that's ASTRO. And once you do have your natal chart, you might want some assistance on learning how to read it. Again, you can reach out to me for that. My email's strolling on the bottom. So I'm going to get this party started because I have a lot to cover. There are 12 zodiac signs, and I'm going to run through all 12 of them. We're going to start with Aries and work our way down to Virgo. And then we're going to move into Libra and then to all the way down to Pisces. And I say it that way because usually by the time I get to Virgo, if more people have joined us in the live, I like to refer back and check out their comments and make comments based on their comments. So, or respond to their comments based on their comments. So let's see. We're going to start with good old Aries, and based on the sun being in Pisces, this is about tying up your loose ends. So this is about clean up, get rid of whatever you don't need. You may find that you are in that space of transitioning from a a job. You may be transitioning from different people that no longer align with your energy, and you may well be cleaning out your house so you can move into that space and bring in more great things in. So Paula, hang in there for your Leo sign. That will be coming in shortly. And Paula, is that your sun, moon, or rising, Leo? Let me know if that's your sun, moon, or rising. And if you happen to know your moon and rising, if that's your sun, put that in the comments too. So Aries, here we have it. Your cards in reverse. Now, reverse cards, if you are new to all of this, just means you need to pay attention to the message. There's something there that you need to hear. And secondly, the chakra itself, which is the crown chakra, needs your attention. This is about manifesting. So this makes a lot of sense when we think of manifestation and we think of Pisces energy, the dreamer. Now, I also want to bring to your attention when we talk about the Pisces sun's energy, it is associated with Neptune because Neptune is the ruling planet. Neptune is about traveling. It's about higher learning, higher wisdom. And when we travel, it could be about traveling literally to a different place or traveling in your sleep state. It's good about your imagination and a great time to manifest, especially using this new moon in Pisces energy. Manifestation. What is it that you want to manifest? How are you going to manifest? What are your manifesting tools? This is a perfect time with that 1 and 9 energy to start something new, utilizing your manifestations in a different way. That 1 and 9 is a 10 energy. In astrology, it's associated with Capricorn. When we think about Capricorn, it's about our soul's calling, achievement, success, and our masculine energy, and perhaps even the energy you have and the connection you have with males, your father, and even that masculine energy within yourself. That 10, breaking it down, new beginnings, and reminding you that you do have choices. So this is an opportunity right now to really work on letting go, clear out what I'm hearing, which is funny, the garage. Clear out the garage. So anybody who has anything in their garage and you're in Aries, no matter where that energy is, sun, moon, rising, maybe even your Pluto energy, this is a good time to start cleaning out the garage. It could also be in your Saturn energy, which is about your structure. So go ahead and clean out the garage, those Aries. Work on your crown chakra, get that energy clearing. Also, Paula says she has Leo in all 3 sun, moon, and rising. That is a lot of fire energy. Awesome. All right, we're going to move on to Taurus. So Taurus, this is really for you about your community, your connection with community. Perhaps this could be a really great time for you to put on your calendar some group meetings regarding meditation circles, drum circles, sound healings, in that nature you want to do, because that's going to help you connect with your community. Because you're Taurus energy, you're all about your relationships, and this can help you activate your imagination and to move in that space of higher learning. So definitely traveling is in store so you can connect and communicate with your community. So let's see what's in store for you. Taurus energy, interesting for Taurus. So Taurus, this could very well be about a career change as well, because you are in the 11 energy vibration. This is about, Pisces is about allowing you to be in that space of tying up those loose ends, which Pisces is associated with the 12th house, which is about endings. So this very well could be your season where you might be leaving a job, you might be voluntarily leaving, or you might be being asked to leave. Don't want to use the word fired, but maybe the better word be terminated. But that's okay. That's okay, because all good things are coming for you if that happens to be you, a new career. I always believe anytime we are leaving a career, being terminated or choosing to leave, that means there's another door that's ready to open. So stay focused. Be the visionary, because again, that 11 energy is about your community. It's associated with the visionary. What would you like to visualize in that new career? That 7 energy is about that new career is going to bring balance into your life. It's also associated with the universal energy of this year, 2023. When you add it together, is 7. So bringing more balance with that new career that's coming in. So Focus. Oh, excuse me about that. Focus on whatever it is you wish to have as a new career. So you are the creator, to remember and to utilize this Pisces energy. Use your imagination to create the career you're looking to create. So third eye, focus, visualize, clear that energy. Remember, this new career is going to bring more balance for you. So you may know somebody in your community that's going to actually refer you to a new place. You may be, obviously, if you're getting a new career, you might be changing your community as well. And be mindful that, again, Pisces is about endings. It's about tying up those loose ends and letting go of what we don't no longer need. We also want a reminder that Pisces is also when our energy is a little overwhelming, we may find ourselves in addicting habits. So be mindful of that as well for you, Taurus. If you're overwhelmed, focus on meditation, quieting your mind down, bringing more balance into your mind, body, and spirit so you do not get caught up in any addictions. All right, we're moving into Gemini. So Gemini, this is about taking note of your achievements, recognizing all that you've accomplished, your success. If you need to, go draw up yourself some beautiful certificates and place them on the wall so it can remind you of everything you've succeeded upon now. This is about your soul's calling. It's also about your work as well. So you may be recognized for some of the work that you're doing. You may be getting a raise during the season, so be mindful of that. Be open to it. Visualize it if need. This could definitely be a really wealth of a month for you, especially again when we have that Venus and Aries coming in. So let's see, Gemini. Gemini, the card you have is also in reverse. When we talk about this, is about the love partnership. And when we speak about the recognition, the soul's calling, that connection with the love partnership. So maybe there's somebody that you are in the midst of in a relationship with, and there could be an anniversary coming up between the two of you. You might be reconnecting with somebody. A love partnership is definitely on the horizons for Geminis as well. 6 and 3 is that 9 energy, which again, when we think of that Pisces energy about tying up those loose ends, this could also be about having a conversation about a proposal as well. That 10 energy is that masculine, let's take some action time as well. So this is an interesting time for you. And with Mercury being in Pisces, it activates that Gemini energy in you because Mercury is your ruling sign. And it may give you the inspiration to communicate a proposal. So pay attention. You're either going to be making a proposal or you're going to be accepting a proposal. The love partnership could be relating to an intimate relationship, but it also can be about the love that you have for yourself and the work, the soul's work that you do. So that is what just came in as well. So be open to it showing up either way. Maybe a new relationship. Maybe you're taking your intimate relationship to the next level. Maybe you're getting a promotion at your job as well. So pay attention to that 9 energy. That 9 energy is also associated, when we think about it, that Neptune, the Neptune sign, which is associated with Sagittarius, dreaming, traveling. You may have to do some traveling for this proposal to happen. So if someone says to you, let's take a vacation or let's pack your bags and go away for the weekend, this could be the very thing they're talking about. Or perhaps you're going on a business trip, whatever it might be. But that's in store for Geminis. Love that, love that. Just want to say hello to anybody else who's popping in. I see that Rosie is here. Hello there, Rosie. We're going to move on to good old Cancer. So we just got done talking about how Gemini is associated with Mercury season, and that being that the 9 card came in on the the card I just read, that's all associated with the Neptune energy, which is where Pisces is on the in the collective energy. So we have a lot of stuff going on with Pisces right now. Currently, we have the Sun, we have Neptune, and within a few days from now, we're going to have Mercury and Saturn. So we're going to have 4 planets working with us in Pisces season. So that's a lot of higher intuition, spiritual wisdom, our ascending masters. We're all going to activate this ability to be. The word I just heard was psychic readers. So someone needs to hear that one. All right. So as for Cancers, you guys are in the 9th house energy, which is about perhaps you're traveling to visit family, perhaps you're traveling to just take care of your body. Maybe in this very moment you're taking some time to take time off so you can calm yourself down with all this energy that's going on. Noting that as Cancers, based on the moon, wherever the moon is every single day, whether it's a new moon or full moon, because the moon is your ruling sign, you're constantly feeling this high emotions. And because the sun is a water, the sun in Pisces is a water sign, it is in conjunction with your water sign. So there's a lot of energy going on, a lot of emotions flaring up. So pay attention to your dreams as well. Pay attention to the messages that show up during your daydreams. Also be really aware, awaken to different things you might hear, whether you overhear a conversation, that conversation is actually for you if you're hearing it. You may be seeing a lot of colors. Pay attention. Colors are associated with your chakra system. So for example, if you happen to be seeing a lot of blues out there, the blues are reminding you about communication. That could be also associated with that Mercury in Pisces as well. What do you want to communicate based on the higher learning? What do you want to teach based on the higher learning? That's that 9th energy. So let's see what's in store for Cancers. And I do want to remind everybody that when we are working on the card that shows up, the color that shows up, that's the color you want to focus on to clear the energy on. And if you are looking at your sun, moon, and rising, be aware that you may very well have 3 different chakras you're working on, or perhaps you may find that your 3 signs may have the same chakra associated to it. Who knows? Anyway, the card here is rebirth. Rebirth. So for you Cancers, this is definitely an amazing time to have a rebirth, to recharge, rejuvenate your energy. Take that time to do a little traveling away just so you can reset and tap into your emotions, clear your emotions, and allow yourself to be in that space of what is next? What is the possibilities? And recharging your body. Because when we speak of Cancer, Cancer is about home, healing, nurturing, taking care of your mind, body, spirit, taking care of your shelter, but really taking care of your physical body. That chakra, high heart. This is a really important time to be kind to yourself. Kind to yourself. As you are kind to yourself, you will start to see more kindness around you as well. 2 and 1 works through our 3 energy. We just spoke about that 3 energy based on the Mercury in Pisces, but also when we think of Pisces energy, we have that March energy as well. So shortly we will actually be moving into the month of March, which carries that 3 vibration of communicating, creating, connections, learning, listening, and teaching. So what is it that you want to recharge yourself for so you can get yourself ready? And this is for Cancer energy. So I love that. Love that, love that. All right, we are moving into our Leo. So Paula, this is for you because you are a triple threat. I call anybody that has their sun, moon, or rising in one particular zodiac sign, you are classified as a triple threat. So let's see what's in store for our good old Leos. This is definitely a time, again, for endings to take place, major transformations happening, and new beginnings will come in as you let go. Because remember, we do have to be mindful that in order for us to bring in something new, we have to make space, so we have to let go. And sometimes we're not willing to do that on our own, so we're forced to. Our planets help us to pull things away. When we think of the Saturn in Pisces energy, that's about your structure. So pay attention, and this is not just for Paula, this is about anybody that carries the Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Pay attention to what it is that's starting to fall apart. Also want to note, when we come to speak of Leo energy, Leo, just similar to Cancer energy, Leo, your planet is the sun, so you're ruled by that sun's energy. So it is really about the what it is you're looking to build as you move forward, as you step into the different version of yourself. So pay attention to that. Ah, very nice, Paula. So let's see what's in store for those Leos. What are they going to let go of? What do they need help with? What chakra can they work on to clear some energy? Because again, reminding, even for a reminder for myself, we need to always be working on clearing energy, because our energies get a little staggered throughout the day, depending on what we're experiencing, who we connect with. And when we do have a lot of planetary shifts that we are experiencing right now, again, we have the sun shifting, we have the new moon coming in, we have Venus going into Aries, and shortly after that we have Mercury entering Pisces, and shortly after that we have Saturn entering Pisces. So that's a lot of shifting in a very short period of time. So chakra alignment's important. So for you Leos, your card is in reverse. Again, reverse means you just have to pay attention to the message, but you also want to work on the chakra, and the chakra is the root chakra here. Because again, you're in that space of having to let go of things so you can make that transformation to bring something new in. If you have one foot still left in the old place and you've already started the new place, you need to bring that balance back in so you can get the other foot into the new space as well. We always want to remind ourselves that we do need to let go to fully embrace the new. If for whatever the reasons are, we're holding on to the old based on insecurities or doubts or fears, that prevents and blocks the abundance from coming in. So you fully need to transform. This is about a karmic completion. A karmic completion. So that when we think about the 8th house energy, which is where you Leos are, this is about that Pluto energy. The Pluto is completing its transit in Capricorn and getting ready to move into Aquarius. So even that's getting ready to transition, as you should be too. So there's definitely going to be a karmic completion taking place. That one energy is about a new beginning. Anytime we have a new beginning coming in a karmic cycle, there's always a one energy, which means we always have to ground ourselves so we can focus on what's coming in. If we're focused on the old and trying to focus on the new, sometimes it doesn't work. We can't have that tug of war. We have to be completely ready to step into the new. So ground your energy for you Leos out there. Ground, get connected with the earth. Focus on your desire with that new thing and let go of the old thing. So there you go, Leos. Paul, I hope that resonates with you based on your situation. So really ground your energy and be ready to let go of the old so you can fully embrace the new. Even though you may give yourself 100 reasons for why you should hold on to the old, let go of it so you can fully embrace the new. Do not wait for the other person to let you go. Fully be empowered and let yourself go. So now we move on to our Virgos. So Virgos, this is about taking time to balance your energy, take time to go within, sit quietly, review, reflect. Virgos, this is the sun is in your opposition energy. So there's that push-pull that you have with the sun's energy, allowing yourself to be in that intuitive space, scheduling time to quiet yourself down, organizing, because you guys are really good organizers. So schedule some time to organize meditation and relaxation and calmness into your day. Put a diffuser on, get your favorite crystals out, and just allow yourself decompress. All right, so let's see what's in store for our Virgos. Virgos, for you, clarity. Now, the best way to gain any type of clarity, and most of us are always looking for answers for something, is to allow yourself to quiet down. If you are constantly in noise, if you have the radio on, the TV on, and they're both on at the same time, you cannot possibly gain clarity. You have to turn something off. You have to turn something off because you need to be able to be still. And if you are going to sit with the radio or the TV on, pay attention to it. Don't just have it on in just like the background. Pay attention to it. This way here you can stay fully focused. And maybe there's a message that comes through based on a song that you hear. Or maybe while you're watching TV, whatever the show you're watching, somebody in the show can actually say something that may resonate with you. That 2 and 9 energy is 11. When we think about that 11 in numerology, it's your master number. It's about being a master healer. You are the healer for your own body. You are the healer. You have the soul's ability to heal whatever might be going on in your own body. We all do. We all do. But I speak about this for Virgo because that's what the card's for. And knowing that Virgos do have a higher tendency to constantly be aware of their system. And when they are out of alignment, their system can get flared up. So it's very important to pay attention and recognize that you are the master healer. You can heal your own body when you bring your body back into balance. Bringing your body back into homeostasis, which is about balance. And what can you do so you can do that to gain the clarity? Meditation, sit still. You might like to do walking meditation, so you don't necessarily have to sit in a chair or sit on the floor or sit in a bed. You can walk and just stay focused on clarity. You might want to draw. You may want to dance. Something that's going to bring you into that space of homeostasis, balance, going within to be in that spiritual awakening process. With the sun being in Pisces, this is your opportunity. Raise your vibration up so you can really connect with yourself at a higher level. Love that. Chakra here is the higher heart, which is about having more compassion for yourself. So show yourself compassion by allowing yourself to have that balance, to bring your body back into that homeostasis experience and exploring that whole balance in itself. Just pulling out something because I want to read something to you in a second if I can find it very quickly. Otherwise, I might have to skip over. Let's see if I can find it very quickly. Yes. So in reference to bringing things back to balance, a really great thing for you is to nourish your soul with healthy foods and scheduling daily meditation, daily movement. I recommend strength training. This way here you can really build your whole bone structure and lean muscle tissue. And make sure you're getting plenty of rest and sleep, healthy sleep, 6 to 8 hours, just to rejuvenate your body. This is a perfect time for that, especially any of you who happens to have a Virgo, a Chiron wound in Virgo. So this is a really great time for you to pay attention to that. All right, so moving on. We're going to move into our Libras, just checking to see if anybody else popped in. All right. And again, if you do pop in, please do me a favor and say hello. Let me know that you are here. And if this is resonating with you, feel free to share this out. Let your friends know that I am here, especially because I'm here live. And know that if for whatever the reasons are, you are watching this on the replay, you might be watching this on YouTube, you might be watching this on Twitter. I'm on all of those platforms. Share with me what resonates. Share with me, most importantly, what your sun, moon, and rising is. And if you happen to be a Pisces, happy early birthday. All right. So here we go for Libras. Libra, this is about your 6th house energy. This is about scheduling time for health, fitness, or wellness. This might be a really great time to check in on your body to make sure everything is working correctly. Be your own doctor. Tune in, check in with your body to say, hey, is that everything working okay? Ask, go to what I like to call a body check. Is there anything on your body that feels stiff, tight? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Does your heart feel heavy? Do your knees hurt? Does your back hurt? Pay attention. Pay attention to your And I'm saying it slow because I should have all of this out in front of me, but things come to me as I'm here. Pay attention to how your hips are feeling, and also paying attention to how your back is feeling. So those are the two areas you want to pay attention to, your back and hip. So if you are not feeling that support, external support, your hips might get a little tight. You also might be feeling a little tightness in the back as well. You may also be up against a decision that you have to make right about now, so pay attention to that as well. When we think about the sixth house in astrology, it is really about nurturing and healing your mind, body, and spirit, scheduling time to move your body, scheduling time to quiet your body, scheduling time to nourish your body. So let's see what's cards in store for you. All right. Interesting. This card showed up just a little while ago. It's here again for Libras. So card is about rebirth, which is perfect because this is really about recharging, rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit. So I think that says it all. High heart. Show your body compassion. Show your body compassion, ease, and grace. Those are your words. Compassion, ease, and grace. That's where your rebirth comes in. That three energies, what are you saying to your body? How are you speaking to your body? How are you speaking to yourself? What are your thoughts going on for you? This is a great time to create some mantras to keep you going, to keep you healthy. Remember, what you say to yourself is what your body's hearing. It's not just the external conversations, what you say to yourself as well. So create a healthier, positive conversation with your body, and of course with others as well. Love that for Libras. Scorpios. And I just want to step back into Libra for a moment. As Venus enters Aries, that's going to be your opposition energy, which Venus is about love, relationships, beauty, and money. So pay attention to how that influences your energy as well. All right, we're moving into our Scorpios. All right. Sorry about that interruption there. Well, I see that Cheryl is here. Cheryl, you have such perfect timing. We're moving into Scorpio card reading right now, and you just said, yes, you're a Scorpio, that you are. Born on that 11/22. So for you Scorpios out there, this is all about change. Change, how Pisces season is going to help you implement some changes that you might not have the easiest time doing. You may be a little stubborn about making a change. That change may be about how you connect with your friends, how you connect with family, but change leads to your freedom that you so desire. So be open. Be open to change. There could be some changes taking place with your job. After all, when we talk about the Pisces energy, Saturn is about to move into Pisces, and that's all about the structure. So for many of us, there's going to be a lot of changes with our jobs, especially, again, Scorpios, you're in your fifth house energy. So change. Be open. Do not resist it. Do not try to hold on to it. Let it go. Card for you. Spiritual guidance. So if this is not giving you insight, then sit quietly. Spend the Pisces season in spiritual guidance. Start connecting with your angels. Start connecting with loved ones. The answers are always there. Call on them. If there's something you're feeling a little stuck with, you're having a challenging time letting go of, call on your angels. Archangel Michael is a perfect angel to work with to help you cut things out. Ask him to use his beautiful, fabulous blue sword, and ask him to literally cut whatever it is that you are having a challenging time letting go of, and he will do that. My suggestion, ask him to do that while you sleep. So when you go to bed tonight, as the sun enters Pisces tomorrow night rather, take this opportunity to have a conversation with Archangel Michael, asking Archangel Michael to clear the way. Cut out whatever does not serve your energy so you can be in that new space of receiving, because once you make that change, things are going to start to elevate very quickly for you. 3-4, that's 7 energy. That's about bringing balance. So as you work on change, you're going to feel things come more into balance, which that is also going to bring balance into your heart, bringing balance into your heart. And we all need balance in our heart, but sometimes when we have things going on that's difficult and challenging for us to let go of, our heart gets heavy. And Scorpios, hate to say it like this, but sometimes you can stand in your own darn way. You get so stubborn and caught up in what you think is right that you really lose sight of what's important, and that creates a lot of heaviness in your heart. So work on letting go. Work on allowing yourself to have that balance, to be in balance, and using your spiritual guides to guide you. As I said, call on that Archangel Michael to help clear out whenever ever needs clearing. Change. Use this sun's energy, the Pisces energy, to help you clear out, tying up those loose ends and let them go. All right, we're moving into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you're all about home, healing, nurturing, your foundation, your home. When we speak of home, we speak of shelter, we speak of your body, we speak of your work. So what area of your life are you in that space of wanting to have more balance? Because that 4 is about balancing. You no longer have to stand on one theoretically you no longer have to stand on one leg, but you want everything in balance. Everything's going to be perfectly aligned. When we think of that 4, we also associate it with the Cancer energy, which is the moon's energy. So for you guys, Sagittarius, this is a perfect time for you to have that new moon ritual. Also noting, because you're Sagittarius energy, you're associated to that 9th house, which is associated with Neptune, which brings in that beautiful alignment between your energy and Pisces energy. So that beautiful awareness that comes in. Also want to note too, when we think about the Pisces energy overall, the sun's energy, where the ruling planet is Neptune, it's also Jupiter. So there's major expansions coming in for every one of us during the season. So let's see what's in store for our Sagittarius. What's in store for Sagittarius? This might be a perfect time to do some traveling as well, to go home and visit family members, loved ones, friends. This card showed up also clarity. So maybe by going home, and when I speak of home, what I also hear too, and interesting that this is showing up, this is the first time I think this has ever shown up, clarity. Take yourself to church. Now, you don't necessarily have to go to an actual church, but go and quiet yourself down and have a connection, have a conversation with your higher power. After all, that sun's Pisces energy is about the ascendant master, which is that 11 energy. Reminding yourself that we all have a little ascendant master in us. We all have the ability to heal whatever needs healing. So if there's something within your system that is feeling a little out of alignment, this is a perfect time again to check into your body. And this is for Sagittarius. Anyone that has Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, look at your chart to see what energies in your Sagittarius energy and see how that's connected to you as well. And of course, your 9th house energy is associated with this reading as well. You'll gain clarity when you come back home, when you sit in that quiet space and connect with you. It's also about your high heart. So as you're working on connecting with your home, with your body, your mind, your spirit, and gaining clarity, be gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. There's a lot of tying up loose ends going on. There's a lot of elevation happening. There's a lot of traveling in your mind. There's also the possibility of being overwhelmed by all of this. So you have to be very, very gentle and make sure you don't fall into any addicting habits that can sort of tilt where you're going. So pay attention to that and know that you are the master healer. So if there is something going on that's heavy for you right now, this is your time to bring it back to home and be kind. All right, we have our Capricorns. Capricorns, this is a great time for communication, creating, tapping into your communication skills. What is it you want to say? And it could be that conversation that you do have with your higher self, that connection with spirit, your communication, your spiritual communication for that matter. Spiritual communication. This could be a perfect time to utilize that Mercury Pisces energy that's going to be coming in to help you really learn to express yourself, learn to talk, learn to be heard. If you have to raise your voice a little bit, by all means. But rather than raising your voice, what I just heard is wear some vivacious colors that's going to get people's attention so you can get to be seen. And this could be applied to at work. This could be applied to at home. This could be applied to just outside socializing. But this is a great time for communicating, creating, and coming together, networking, even if it means just socializing with friends. So let's see what cards you have in store to help you move this. Okay, your cards in reverse. Higher education. So this is about higher learning. Higher learning. When we think about that 3 energy, is about learning something. So it's not traditional learning where you're going to open up a book and read, but you might. Who knows? But it's definitely higher learning where you're tapping into your higher wisdom, asking spirit, what do you need to know today? How can you learn it? How can you hear it? How can you connect with your senses? 3 and 6 is 9. That 9 is about traveling. Again, like I said earlier to the other signs, notebook and pen by your bedside, because you may very well be traveling in your sleep state, getting lots of messages. They may not seem like they mean anything. Write everything down and then come back later and review it. That pink energy, again, that pink energy is showing up a lot tonight. So compassion, kindness, ease is what I just heard. Ease. That 9 is about letting go. Let go of your expectations to what you expect to happen and be open to all the amazing, unexpected, unpredictable experience to show up. I love that. We have Aquarius. So Aquarius, for those of you who have celebrated an Aquarius birthday, this has been an amazing season. But it's not over because Pluto will be entering Aquarius in very little while. At the end of March, we have Pluto, I believe, moving into Aquarius on March 23rd. So Aquarius season, as they say, is just beginning, as it's all about the age of Aquarius. So be aware. It's all about your partnerships, your relationships. It's about how you feel about your physical and material possessions, how you feel about your money, how you feel about just your connections overall. And as Pluto enters Aquarius on the 23rd of March, this could be about things coming to an end. Relationships, contracts that you have that no longer align to you, for you. This could be a time where it starts to decay away. Do not resist it. Allow it to be, because something else is coming in for you. There's an elevation happening. So be open to it. Be open to taking whatever the relationships you have to another level if it goes that way, but also be open to those relationships departing ways, especially with Pluto's Aquarius energy showing up. So let's see what's in store for Aquarius. And because it is all about your partnerships, personally and professionally, partnership you have with yourself, this is a great time to take time to learn about you if you haven't already done so, or continue exploring and peeling some more. Also about balance, bringing that balance into your relationships, into all of your relationships, not just a relationship with an intimate partnership, but the balance into the relationship with yourself. Learning to balance your different activities that you do, spending time in rest as much as play, spending time in work as much as meditation. Balance it out. Nourishing yourself as well. So if you're choosing to have something that's a little sweet or salty, make sure you're balancing it out with nourishment as well, because you can do both. There's no rule that says you can't, at least not the way I teach it. Learn to fuel and feed your body. That brings balance in. And again, now we have that heart chakra again, that high heart. Ease and grace. Ease and grace. 7 and 6 is 13, which is that 4, your foundation. your foundation, the relationship you have with your body. Create a new relationship with your body. Allow the Pluto Aquarius energy to help you release the old energies you have with your body. Start creating a new philosophy when it comes to your body, mind, and spirit. Because as you do that, your body is going to truly appreciate you and love you on all levels because you're treating it with more respect is the word I just heard. All right, here we have it finally, Pisces energy. Last but not least, as we are in the sun's energy, the one energy, this is about your rebirth. This is your new beginning. This is your recharge, rejuvenate, restart. So how do you see yourself? With all this other energy that's working with you in your sign, you have Mercury, you're going to have Saturn, all those energies going to be in your sign. We have Neptune. So we have Neptune. I said this before. Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, and the Sun. That's four energies in four planets just helping you along, doing what you need to do. Also noting wherever else you have planets in Pisces or anywhere you have anything you have in your 12th house is going to amplify this and be amplified by this energy. So there's a lot going on. So you have the help of communication, you have the help of dreams, you have the help of traveling, you have the help of building boundaries and releasing karmic cycles and just starting this whole new journey and really tapping into your ascended mastership. So let's see what one card can you work on, one chakra that you can work on so you can be perfectly aligned. All right. So the card for you, this card has come up I think 3 times tonight. So there must be a huge message here. Rebirth, which is exactly what's happening for you, Pisces. You are literally recharging. When we, and I say we because I happen to be a Sun Pisces, I have Sun, Venus, and my true node in Pisces. So there's a lot of energy going on for me right now, which I'm very happy about. So when we go to sleep tonight, between tonight and tomorrow night, it's really important, just like we do with our phones, to charge, to rejuvenate. I did a lot of that today. I just sort of rested a lot today. I did a lot of writing. I'm here spending time with you now, but definitely did a lot of relaxation. Not too much moving on the outside, not extending my energy with a lot of people, just so I can recharge and reboot my energy and prepare myself for this new season. And we need to do that. That's 3 energies. What are we ready to learn about ourselves? What are we ready to teach? How are we ready to listen in a whole new way? Because this is some amazing energy. March itself is going to be a very powerful, powerful month for everybody, not just Pisces, but it's going to be an explosive month of a lot of things going on collectively. So all of us, not just Pisces, have to pay attention to what's going on around us. These shifts that are taking place are going to actually take place for us. As I mentioned, we have Pluto that's going to be entering into Aquarius, which is all about how we see our community and what's going to change in our communities, what's going to change around the world, because Pluto's about decay, killing off, dying off, transformation. We have Saturn that's moving into Pisces, which is about our structure, our karmic lessons, our boundaries, creating boundaries. It's very important to have boundaries. Because when we have boundaries, we can learn to say no without feeling guilty or ashamed about saying no, and giving ourselves permission to do what we choose to want to do without feeling like we're supposed to do something different. We have Mercury that's moving into Pisces, which is going to help us activate our communication skills, help us to create the ability to have a conversation, an intellectual conversation with another person, and being in that mindset of, I don't have to agree with everything you say, but I am going to listen to what you have to say because it could help me see things in a different way. And when we learn to do that, it enhances and helps us to be in our space of learning at a higher vibration. So that's spiritual wisdom that shows up for us. So pay attention to that and go into your rebirth. So again, for all of you Pisces out there getting ready to celebrate your birthdays, happy, happy, happy birthday to each and every one of you. I do want to bring something up in regards to 2 pieces of information for all of us as we are in Pisces seasons. For those who do have a Pisces, a Chiron moon in Pisces, it's really important for self-care, making sure that you're taking care of yourself and recognizing that, yes, your wound is about disbelief, not trusting the divine energy, not trusting the universe, your lack of faith and trust. But it's an opportunity with this season in Pisces to transform and work on reconnecting with your divine energy, reconnecting with your higher self, allowing yourself to trust that there is something beyond what we see, and allow yourself to do just that. So activating that ability to see beyond what's in front of you. And because when we talk about the overall collective energy, Chiron is in Aries. And those of us, and I have it, those of us who have Chiron in Aries, this again is about activating and feeling more worthy and being appreciated. So appreciate yourself and recognize your self-worth as well. So pay attention, take deep breaths, practice breathing, practice that ability of just bringing things back into harmony, and really align and see with your third eye. With this energy, it could be overwhelming to your crown chakra. So allow yourself to quiet down and massage your scalp, and just be in that space to just heal and clear out anything that you don't feel worthy or appreciated for. Appreciate yourself. I always say that anytime we are looking for anything from the outside, give it to yourself, fill yourself up with it, and eventually, before you know it, you start to see it from the outside coming in. It's just that balance we have. And if we can learn just to fill ourselves up without expecting someone else to do it for us, everything falls into perfect alignment. All right, guys, I am just about 56 minutes in, and this was an amazing forecast. I would love to know how this forecast lands with you. I would love to know your three major elements, sun, moon, major planets, rather, sun, moon, or rising, what zodiac signs those are in for you. Let me know what chakras you're going to be working on based on the cards that showed up for you, because remember, that's how this works. So if you do have a different sign for each of your major planets, you'll have 3 chakras to work on. If you happen to be like Paula, where she has Leo in all 3 of her major planets, which is sun, moon, rising, she's going to work with 1 chakra, which means that 1 chakra needs a lot of attention. If you happen to have, let's say, 2 of your planets in 1 zodiac sign and 1 in the other, then you'll be working on 2 different cards, 2 different colors. But that's how this all works. And if you really, really want to explore and discover and really align your energy, go and look at your natal chart. And wherever you have Pisces in your natal chart, or the 12th house, or Neptune's energy, work on the colors that showed up in the cards, and work on healing your mind, body, and spirit. For those of you who are just tuning in right now, I'd like to thank you for joining. You'll have to come back and watch on the replay, which you can. This is being this is live on YouTube and Twitter, so you can always go back and catch this and find out what's in store for your zodiac signs, sun, moon, and rising. For those of you who are new to me, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. Super excited to be with you this evening. Looking forward to seeing how this amazing Pisces season flows with all the other amazing planets that are in Pisces, moving into Pisces. This is going to be an amazing month for every one of us. Be ready for shifts. Be ready for elevations. Be ready for whatever comes in for you. And know and remember that every planet is working for you, not against you. Until next time, have an amazing, amazing season. Bye-bye for now. And I just want to say a quick hello to some people who are popping in just now, which I see Joanna is here. So again, for those of you who are just popping in, please take a moment to come back and watch. You can watch on YouTube or Twitter. Check out what signs, what cards showed up for each of your zodiac signs. You're looking at your sun, moon, or rising signs. And if you feel like exploring, just check out every sign, every planet, and go look and work on those chakras that show up for you. The theme chakra today, the theme card that showed up was about rebirth. So it seems to be every one of us are in the spot of being reborn, like we do with our cell phones and our computers. We shut them down so they can charge up. Shut yourself down and recharge, rejuvenate, and restore your energy. Bye bye for now.